Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. So you guys, I did a poll on my Instagram and on my community tab on YouTube. I had a hair appointment yesterday and I decided to add a little pop of color. It's like we mixed pink and purple. So some spots I'm gonna have to go in. She actually gave me the color to kind of do touch-ups as I see places that need it. But I just think I don't know. I'm usually not like a really big risk taker when it comes to like my hair and stuff. So I don't know. I think it's fun. Anyways, I have just so thoroughly been enjoying this new season of Love After Lockup. We got a lot of Stan and his girlfriend Lisa, who's about to be released. And I just have a lot of thoughts. I think we'll probably never hear from his daughters. Although I would love to, because I just feel like they would give us so much insight as to where Stan is now in life, because to me, the vibe I get is it's just so completely different than the life he led when his wife was alive. So in the first episode of this season, or I guess it's a continuation of season 3, according to WeTV, which is just maddening beyond belief. But so in his first episode, let's say, he was hanging out with his friends and he was talking about how since his wife died, he has slept with over 125 women, which his wife died in 2012. But it seems like he's searching for something to fill some sort of void since his wife died. I noticed on the first episode and on this episode, whenever he talks about his wife, he gets a little misty-eyed. I don't think he's ever going to find like a love that's going to replace his wife. And I think we're going to see that because we've even been teased that he says some pretty rude things to Lisa as the season goes on. But so I kind of feel like that plays in the fact, like, let's just date someone completely opposite my wife. It seems that he has a strained relationship with his children at this point, which is really sad, because one would hope that once one parent was no longer around, that the family unit would draw closer together and not drift farther apart. But it seems that the way he is coping is not acceptable to his daughters. That's just the vibe I get. Of course, we haven't heard their side of the story. I don't know if we will. I don't know what kind of age difference he had with his wife that passed away, but he has said that he prefers to date younger women. He says that age is just a number, which I feel like you only say when you know that the age difference between you and the person you're dating is inappropriate. Now, given Lisa is 39, she's not like in her early 20s or something that would be like really like, whoa. But with that being said, he's definitely targeting a certain demographic and excluding a certain demographic. Lisa, so I saw an article, and I'll link it down in the description, on Starcasm. They met like right before she went to prison. So they met before she was incarcerated this last time, but she has been in and out of jail for the last 11 years. Take a look at this grid that Starcasm put together. Since 2010, she hasn't gone more than a year and a half without going back to prison. Stan even says on the show that she comes from a family of criminals. Her father's a murderer. They talk about her brother needing to get bailed out. I just have to wonder what his motivation is in all of this. And I completely can see why he is older. I could see why the daughters would be concerned about him just totally blowing all the money he's worked hard to save over the course of his life. One of the things, speaking of money, one of the things that I found very interesting was that he plans on, or I don't know if he already has made these arrangements but he plans on having Lisa inherit 25% of his estate, which you have to know, if you're Stan, that is like, you probably could go and take out 25% of your worth, put it in a trash can and light it on fire, and that's probably a better use of your money. What do you think she's gonna spend her money on if she has not been able to go more than a year and a half without reoffending? Or should I say getting caught reoffending? At the very end of the episode on Friday, we see he takes a phone call with Lisa, and she wants him to help bail her brother out of prison. And Stan really balks at this. He's like hems and haws. He's like, oh, I don't know. So I find that pretty interesting as well, because I think he's gonna be, it seems like he's gonna be one of these guys that wants you to know how much money he has, but is not willing to spend any of that money on you. He clearly has not updated his house in quite a long time. I know that people can have money and live pretty frugally, but when you kind of lead with that is your like shtick, like that's your thing, is that I'm a millionaire, I have a net worth of $2.3 million. Well, maybe invest in some appliances or some remodeling that might up the value of the house that you're living in. I don't know. But anyways, I kind of think that that's going to be a huge point of contention between the couple, is going to be money, how much she wants to spend, how much he's willing to part with. I highly doubt that we will see any family members. I would be really shocked if we saw any of her family members, any of his family members, but we will see. What are you guys thinking of this couple? I feel really bad for his daughters, because it probably feels like losing another parent. I don't know if they're close with their dad and they're just disapproving of this lifestyle that he's chosen to live, or if this has really caused a serious rift in their relationship. Anyways, you guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Reality Squad. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good one. Much love.